everybody. Okay, so today is Thursday, April 8th. So as you know, last night I posted a couple of videos about the Lowe's free giveaway. So you get 8 quarts of potting mix. I need to learn how to turn my camera around so you guys can see, but you guys can tell it's Miracle-Gro by looking at it. 8 quarts of potting mix. Looked online. This is about $5. These Lowe's gloves, and they give you, looks like some recipes in here. These gloves may range between $2 to $5. This 8-ounce thing of all-purpose Miracle-Gro plant food, which I'm happy about that. They put it all in a bucket. Everybody knows that gardeners love buckets because we can drill holes in them. We can put water in them. When I have a good bucket, though, I tend not to drill a hole in them. I might need it to like haul some dirt or water or whatever. So that's just me. You can ask any other gardener. They probably do different things with the bucket. And here is my plant. This is called the Chef's Trio Basil. Tired. So it's about going on 8 o'clock in my area. That's because when I went to Lowe's, I picked this up. And yesterday, I remember I needed some more of my fungicide. This is called Garden Safe Fungicide. It's 3 products in one. It's a fungicide, insecticide, and a miticide. And it is 70% neem oil. This is the one where I'll be going Rambo on the aphids. Okay, I had to get some more of this right here. So what I did was I ordered this and did curbside pickup. So what I did was go pick up my free kit and then drove right over to curbside pickup. It took them less than 10 minutes to get out there, give me my stuff gone. Then I had to go to the grocery store. Me and my mom needed some odd and end things. Now, when I went to the curbside pickup, I didn't need any basil. I think they had basil. Mom, do you remember what else they said?
Tomatoes.
I know the tomatoes and what else? You don't remember? Was it like sage or something like that?
Yeah.
I think it was sage, and I have sage. So I said, I'll take a tomato because we don't use a lot of herbs. I want to start drying herbs so my mom could use it. So I told the girl, tomato. And she said, oh, we have a chef's trio. And I said, okay. I said, I've never heard of a tomato like that. And she said, oh, it might be one of those tiny, like a cherry tomato. I said, okay, I'll try it. Get it home. I look at this basil. The only reason why I'm not complaining is because, you know what? I got a free plant. I got some free plant food. I got some free soil. I got some gloves. I got stuff that I needed. And I have a lot of plants. And I have a lot of plant seeds. So if I want to grow some more plants, trust me, I got a lot of seeds. But in general, if I had paid for this, I would have been really mad. And on me, it's going on 8 o'clock. I think Lowe's probably closed between 9 and 10. I would have been right back up there complaining. But I'm not going to complain because it's free. They gave it to me. Beggars can't be choosers. And I'm going to figure out a way to use the basil. Probably put it inside some chicken or marinade or, anything like that. I'll probably be planting the basil again on my lunch break tomorrow. And I may be planting some more tomato seeds too now that I think about it. But yeah, I was kind of hoping it would be another tomato plant that I wouldn't have to start off and that I got for free. Instead I got basil. So, but it's okay. I think this is pretty decent. So if you think about this plant could have been between $3 to $5. So that's 5, maybe 10. I looked online. This is about $5, 15. This is $5, 20. And I don't know how much their buckets are. We're going to say their buckets are $5. So $25 plus tax. I probably would have walked out of Lowe's paying about $30 for this. So, you know, I think it's a decent deal. I knew that I wasn't going to get a huge bag of soil. However, I'm going to use this bag of soil to plant all of my flowers that I'm growing. Seedlings. I have lavender. I have marigolds. I have nasturtiums. I never pronounced that word right. Side note, when I was a little girl, I would pronounce stuff wrong all the time. For instance, turquoise. I would say turquoise. Turquoise. So, sometimes it takes me a minute to pronounce things. But you know what? That doesn't mean I'm not educated. I got 4 degrees. Let me tell you, just because I can't pronounce everything properly doesn't mean I'm ignorant and illiterate. Thank you very much. Anyway, back to this gardening video. So, I have snapdragons. Also, already grew some snapdragons and I planted them outside and they're kind of doing okay. So, this basil's going to work. Because when I looked at the plant, I was like, God, this is more than one tomato plant. It's 1, 2, 3. I was like, they gave me about 3 or 4 tomato plants. And I turned it around. I was like, I've never seen a tomato plant like this. I was like, the leaves look different. I was like, this is different. Turn it around. Chef's Trio. Basil. So, I'll get over it. But I wanted to show you what I got at Home Depot today. I'll probably be spraying my yard again this weekend with this. And probably be planting this basil. Or I might wait till the weekend. I have grow lights on. I'm growing flowers. All I got to do is put a container under this. Put some water. And just let it sit under the grow lights to the weekend. So that way they'll be okay. So, that is about it. I think it's pretty decent. I'm okay with it. Not mad about it. And next week, I can't wait to get my gardening piñata so I can open it up and see what I have. Maybe it's some tomato seeds or a baby tomato plant in there that I didn't get today because I really wanted a tomato plant. But it can't be peed off because it's free. So, anyway, yeah. I just saw that Mississippi Girl Gardening and Couponing just posted a video about what she got at Lowe's. I watch her a lot. I really like her. She's really good with couponing. And that's another reason why I like her is because I coupon too. Every time I'm in the store, I'm looking at my phone or looking for coupons. I never pay full price for anything, and I find stuff that's on sale. So as soon as I looked on Lowe's.com and saw this, I was on it. So please watch her channel. It is Mississippi Girl Gardening and Couponing. There's some other people I wanted to tell you to watch. Hands in the Dirt. He has a long name. He's in Alaska right now. JT something. I'll have to look it up and put on my next video. Seeds. Is it Seed Addictz? Seed Addict. Urban Girl. Renee's Garden. The VA Gardener. And of course, Leadfarmer, CaliKim. Oh, the Texas Gardener. New Jersey Girl, New Jersey Gardener. I'm going to find all these people. I'm going to put their names in the comments so you can look them up because they're really good too. I'm trying to think of any. So, CaliKim, Leadfarmer73, Homestead Harvest, LadyLead, Epic Gardener, MI Gardener. I can't think of any others off the top of my head. Homestead Harvest, off the top of my head right now. So anyway, if you haven't signed up for the Lowe's registration to get your free garden kit, go online and still see if it would allow you to register for next Thursday. If not, next Thursday morning, which is April 15th. Get up and register because they're going to give you a free tree. Again, I don't know what kind of tree. It could be just a little bush. Could be a mini cherry tree. It could be a fruit tree. Could be a rose tree. I don't know. They're going to give you a seedling for a tree. So go ahead and register for that. Okay, so this video is going on 10 minutes. I'm going to let you guys go. And like I always tell you, find peace within yourself and be peaceable with others. Good night, everybody. Hey, everybody. There was something else I wanted to tell you. So when me and my mom went to the grocery store, you know, of course, a lot of the prices have gone up, which I kind of knew when this pandemic started, because I started gardening in 2019, around June, July 2019. So I'm going on 2 years. So I started a year before the pandemic hit. And I told my mom, I said, prices are going to start going up. People are gardening. I mean, when I went to the nursery last year, I had never seen it bombarded. I felt bad for the workers. But there was another reason why I knew the prices were going to go up. So my profession is in procurement. I write contracts, I purchase materials and goods, things of that nature. And Leadfarmer73, he was talking about a video. I don't know if you guys remember, was it last week, where that ship was stuck in that big canal around Egypt. And I watch stuff like this because I look for tariffs and things like that, because you might have to purchase stuff from overseas. And so he was talking about it, and I was really interested in that video. I was like, this is what I do for a living. My master's degree is in global business because I work in purchasing. You need to know what's going on in the world. And when that ship got stuck, it affected more than the cargo that was on that ship. And you have to realize that these vessels are ginormous. I mean, they are like football fields long, and they're levels high, full of train-size compartment of consumer goods and whatever else you need. So when that ship got stuck, not only did it got stuck with its cargo, it delayed probably hundreds of other ships from going through there. So of course, because of that delay, it's gonna make the prices of things go up because they're not getting to the consumer. Yeah, so I just thought about that, and today my mom was in the market, and I had told her about this. I said, oh yeah, I was listening to one of the YouTubers. I was listening to Leadfarmer, and we were talking about that, and I was typing up everything, and I had looked up the information on this canal. This canal was built like it started being built in 1859, and it was completed in 1869. And I think it was, if I got the year right, I don't know if it was 2013 or 2014 that they decided to expand this canal so that more ships can pass by. And you have to realize too, they built this canal to make the distance of shipping cargo shorter. If these vessels had to go around the continent of Africa, that could take a few months for those things to get to us. Now, of course, there are planes and stuff, but it's probably more expensive to ship stuff on a plane than it is to ship it on a boat. Why do you think we get such cheap prices on cruises? Because it's, you know, it's cheaper. So I just thought that I brought it up because my mom's like, why is everything so high? The usual stuff that we get is not on sale like it usually is. And I said, Mom, remember I told you about that ship? Not only that, we just went through a pandemic, and people are gardening, people are doing more things at home. So when there is a shortage, I hope I get it right. When there is a shortage of goods, usually the price goes up. It's supply and demand. It's supply and demand. So usually when there is a large plethora of everything that you can buy, the prices tend to be cheaper. But when there is a shortage on demand, the prices tend to be higher. So you have a pandemic, people are out of work, people are trying to stay home and find cheaper ways to do things like gardening. Everybody was at that nursery, like I told you, like bam, just grabbing everything that they could to try to grow. And then you have, now you can't get your stuff shipped to you. Everyday stuff, like take it a shower, soap, you know, products that you buy all the time are stuck in the middle of a canal off of Egypt, and it's blocking up other cargo ships that can't get around. So most likely you're going to see some prices go up. I'm happy that I do grow, and having a garden doesn't guarantee anything. I think I may have planted around 30 tomato plants, and I got 6 out there. I planted 8 sweet snap pea plants. Only one survived. Only one survived. So you just have to do what you can. Again, I'm gonna urge you to look at people like Mississippi Girl Gardening and Couponing, because that girl she be getting some deals. So, but I just thought that was interesting, and I had told my mom. I said when they were talking about toilet paper is gonna go up, I'm like, of course toilet paper is gonna go up. People are grabbing it like it's crazy, right? And another thing that I mentioned to Leadfarmer in a comment, I said, you also have to remember that a lot of grocery stores and stuff do not hold merchandise in the back the way they used to. A lot of these companies use GIT supply chain method, which is just in time. And I think they learned that from the Asian car companies, maybe in the 70s or 80s. I can't remember everything. But what that is that you order stuff just in time for people to get it. They're not holding merchandise in their warehouses like you think. They're not. And I think we had that issue, I think when the market crashed, was it 2008? And then you seen all of these dealerships, nobody was coming up to pick the cars. The cars in California, the cars were sitting at the Port of LA and the Port of Long Beach. And it was costing this dealership money. So now dealerships really don't have as many cars in supply as they used to, because it costs money to hold that supply. So I think everyone should start thinking on how to be more self-sufficient. I'm not even prepared. There are lots of things I need to do to my house. I need to get rain gutters so that I can collect water. I think we all need to start looking at being more self-sufficient. Me being African American, I don't know how many other Black families in America experience this, but your parents are like happy when you get 18 and they like get out the house. When most other cultures, from what I've seen, I cannot speak on any other culture, their families tend to be together. So now me and my mom, like I'm her caregiver, but she lives here, and it's economically better for her to live here with me. It's better for her. I wouldn't want to see her in some rundown apartment after she worked 30 years for the local government, and now she's retired and she's sick. I want to take care of my mom. So I can't tell you what to do with your life, but I think that people should really start watching the signs of what's going on in our society. I am no means one of those people that's trying to live off the grid. I'm still on the grid. I have to work. I have to be in society. But I think that we ought to really start looking at how we do things differently. For instance, I have a luxury car. I have a nice car, but I bought my car used, and my car is paid for. We don't have any car notes in this house. We don't have cable. We stream, but we don't have cable. I love gardening. As you saw in my video yesterday, I had 2 cabbages and I was so happy. My mom was like, oh, I'm going to cook that cabbage this weekend. So just trying to be more self-sufficient, and just see how you can pull back on spending money when you don't have to. I just say start looking at the signs and stuff is probably going to start getting more expensive than what you think. In California, I have to get 91 gas. I am paying $4.24 for a gallon of gas for my car. And I shop at certain stores that give you discounts on gas. So when I go in there, I'm couponing, I'm clicking on that thing to get my extra 5 times for gas so I can get 20, 30, 40, 50 cents off my gas. So I can get that under $4. And one of my friends like, you can do that? I was like, yeah, if you join this rewards. I'm like joining gas rewards clubs and all of that stuff. I'm a notary on the side. In fact, I will say everybody in the neighborhood I live in, and we have some really good professionals. They have something going on the side, and I live in a very diverse community, and everybody's hustling no matter what race you are. I know people that have little restaurants out of their home, permitted restaurants out of their home, and then they have a job. I know a guy who's a mailman and their family opened a business. Almost every single person around here is multi-jobbing. I've been a notary, a California notary, for over 16 years. And everybody in my neighborhood knows me as a notary. And I don't charge them the highest prices because everybody's struggling. And if you're a regular customer, I give you a discount. I'm also on notary registries in Southern California to go to people's houses and do refinances and, you know, stuff like that. And I have a regular job, and I garden, and I YouTube, and I write a blog. In fact, I need to write an article for my blog on medium.com. So I'm just urging people. I know, you know, I'm not married with kids, so yeah, I could do probably a lot more. But even if you do have kids, you might still want to try to find you a side gig, especially in California. I was born and raised here. I love it. It's expensive. It's expensive. It's expensive to live here. So I'm just urging people to start looking at the signs. Look at our weather patterns. In I think for a few years we had a lot of like water main breaks here in California, like in the Los Angeles area, like Hollywood. We have mudslides. We just have a lot of things going on. So I think people need to start looking at the signs, and we really need to be, just if you can, try to be more self-sufficient. Try not to get wrapped up in, ooh, I want a brand new car, brand new this. Yeah, that's nice if you can afford it, but are you thinking about the maintenance on it? Are you thinking about the insurance on it? It's more than just the car. No, you got to add that other cost to it. You know, I'm not saying to be El Cheapo or anything. It's nice to go out with your family and spend time with your family, but I think we need to start thinking deeper. Last summer, every week there was almost always a threat that the electricity was going to be cut off in our area due to winds, due to fire, due to something. And I'm like, my God, I'm like, are we going to have electricity? And if you look at Leadfarmer, he is doing emergency kit testing and all kind of stuff. And he's really smart. You guys should look at Leadfarmer73. I'm just saying, be cautious. Start looking at the signs around you. I am trying to be more self-sufficient, and I just say, you know, be safe and take care of yourself, because you know you don't know what's going to happen around the corner. Okay, I'm going to get off my high horse, get off of my preaching. Again, I'm going to tell you, find peace within yourself, and please be peaceable with others in the times that we're living in. Love you all. Have a good evening.